Well, hello, pile one. If this is the stone that you chose, which is the Amazonite in Smoky Quartz, this is going to be your yes or no pick a card tarot reading, okay? So this is going to be a very quick read. What I'm going to actually end up doing is I got one card here that's going to give us the yes or no answer, and then for those of you that just want a quick yes or no, you can duck out after that, or you can stick around for some additional info. So what I'm going to ask about after we figure out what the yes or no answer is to figure out if what you're inquiring about, if the answer to that is going to be in your best and highest good. And then we'll figure out timing, if timing is a factor in your question, and then we'll look at some steps that you can take to better influence the outcome of your question. Okay? All right, so let's get on with your reading. So first what we've got here is, this is the yes or no, okay? And here we've got the Page of Swords. So, for you guys, this is probably gonna not be the answer that you want to hear because it's not a definite yes or no. This is more like a not yet. There is some kind of conflicting energy happening in regards to whatever is going on with your question. Whatever is in question, there's some conflicting energy that is influencing it somehow, okay? So I imagine you are going to want to stick around for some extra answers. So first let's look at to see if this is in your best and highest good. All right. Let's see, pile one. The question they are asking about, yes, would be in their highest good. Okay, so a yes answer in this instant means that the outcome, if the outcome were yes, whatever you're asking about, that would be in your best and highest good, okay? So what we'll look at now is just kind of some more information, things that you can do. We'll see what comes through with the cards. This can let us know what maybe is a possible timing, possible hindrances. And then we'll look at some steps that you can take to align you to whatever it is you're questioning about, so that you can, if yes is what you're wanting, which energy is saying, or spirit is saying that that would be in your best and highest good, what you can do to align with that, okay? Whatever that is. And I'll pull a few cards from this deck. We've got, it's called Angel Answers Oracle. I think it's Rowley Valentine is the name of the author. That's usually why I like to shuffle before I do. It takes me a while to shuffle, you guys. Oh, wow. And this just popped out. It says no. All right, well, why not? And not just no, but like an emphatic no. Like, okay, no about what? No to what? I might have to pull tarot on this one. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and pull some tarot, you guys, to figure out why is it saying no when it says yes is in your best and highest answer. Please clarify the emphatic no. What are we saying no about? And I'm hearing you already know the answer to that. Okay, hold on. What do we get? We got the Six of Cups. Okay. You might be having a hard time letting go over something that's happened in the past. And that is large. Oh, and then Strength came out. So something in the past is hindering you, is what's largely causing this issue to be kind of in limbo. And Spirit is saying that You need to have strength, employ your strength to be able to, what's coming up is to walk away from whatever happened in the past. Maybe there's something you need to forgive. And we got 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. And then the 10 of Swords, feeling betrayed. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay. So maybe the no is in reference to returning to something that doesn't need to be returned to. Like if you were actually to return to this thing, that would not be in your best and highest good. Whether that thing be a job, a relationship, a career, a home environment, returning back home to a different state, something of that nature. It's like returning to something that you know needs to be walked away from. And it's mainly because it's like, oh, I have so much history there. I've put in so much work in it. And whatever question that you're having that's being resolved, it's like not yet. Because there's something that you need to see. There's something that you need to realize. So, Spirit says that you already know. Obviously, you know the issue you're talking about. Hopefully, we've gotten some clarity there for you. What we're going to do now is pull some actionable cards to kind of help you out along the way. Maybe not yet means there's some things that need to be cleared up before it can work out in your highest good. Whether that's you and or the situation that's going on, that dissonant energy needs to clear out. Clear up and clear out. What is this? Okay. Okay, this says, I can create my world as I choose. You are here to create the world around you that you choose while you allow the world as others choose it to exist also. But while their choices in no way hinder your choices, your attention to their choices does affect your vibration and therefore your point of attraction. So there's definitely kind of like a control issue here. Wanting things to be a certain way. And you need to let go of wanting control and let things play out as they unfold naturally, okay? Here we've got, I can deliberately reach for joyous thoughts. In seeking and finding joy, you not only find perfect alignment with your inner being and with who you really are, but you also find vibrational alignment with all things that you desire. When joy is really important to you, you will not allow yourself to focus upon things that do not feel good, and the result of thinking only thoughts that feel good will then cause you to create a wonderful life filled with all the things you desire. So I'll put them this way so you can see. All right, so creating the world as you choose it, and then deliberately thinking joyous thoughts, deliberately choosing the joyous thoughts, and then I'll get you guys one more. I understand the rules of the game of life. Now that I understand the rules of this game of eternal life, now that I understand the powerful law of attraction and deliberate creation, I can prepave segment by segment my life experience into becoming the allower I was born to be, for I was destined to a life of fulfillment and never-ending joy. There's that word again. So your higher self is really, really wanting you to feel joy on purpose, feel good on purpose, feel joy on purpose. And to really get, wow, Something with the throat chakra must also be coming up with you guys. Like a difficulty expressing possibly what you're feeling and or what you're wanting. But anyway, we'll get back to this reading. Thinking and feeling joyous thoughts and joyous feelings on purpose. Letting go of wanting to control every aspect of the situation, because it's your desire to control things. You're wanting to control things. If you think about it in an energetic sense, that it's that thing that's actually blocking. If you let go of wanting to control, that removes that energy, that dissonant discord energy, and just welcoming and making peace with what is, and let things unfold naturally without wanting to force an outcome or manipulate an outcome, or however you want to see it. If you pull your energy back from whatever situation this question is about, or person, or whatever, just pull your energy off of that and allow things to unfold naturally, and respond to things as they are unfolding naturally. So in other words, it's like if you're meeting with a challenge, rather than, and this is something that, it takes some time. It takes time to learn how to do this, but if you're met with a challenge or a challenging situation or a challenging response or any kind of dissonant energy, something that you feel is not in alignment with what you're wanting, rather than respond out of anger or disappointment or something like that, just kind of pull your energy back, pull your expectations back, and really get into the habit of thanking the universe that this is happening for you and not to you, and just really getting comfortable in the fact that the universe knows what's in your best and your highest good, and not just for you, but for everyone involved, right? If there's more than one person involved in this question, and that's akin to not only allowing things to unfold, but it's that energy. It's that energy of peace. So whatever this question is in reference to, where we're getting a kind of like a not yet, it's kind of in limbo, and then universe says that, your higher self says that yes, the answer yes would be in your best and highest good. You being able to pull your energy back and just allow things to unfold naturally without wanting to control it, wanting to change it, wanting to fix it, wanting things to happen a certain way, is going to help you out the most. Now, I'm not sure if you're wanting the answer to this question to be yes. I don't know what you want the question to be. So if yes is what you're wanting, then pulling your energy back is going to help you obtain that yes. If no is what you're wanting, then you pulling your energy back is going to help you better align your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions, and even your desires with the yes. Okay? It's going to bring you into alignment with actually wanting the yes and being at peace with the yes, if that makes any sense at all. Okay? All right, you guys, that was your reading for this yes or no pick a card tarot. If this helped you out at all, do me a huge favor and smash that like button. You can definitely comment, share, subscribe. I value your feedback more than you'll ever know. And I will be reading again for you guys very soon. Love you. Bye, Pile 1. Well, hello, Pile 2. If you chose the Fire Quartz, this is your reading. We're going to find out, first we're going to figure out what the answer is to your yes or no question, okay? That first and foremost, and if that's all you want to know, then feel free to duck out, but I am going to give you guys some more information about this reading if you choose to stay for it. So what we'll be looking into is if the answer to this question is in your best and highest good. And then we'll look at timing, if timing might be available. And then we'll also look at some actionable steps to take to align you with your best and highest good, okay? All right, so let's look at your yes or no question. So the answer to your question is yes, a definite yes, okay? And I'm gathering too that there might be an actual, like this is going to be happening very quickly, okay? As far as that goes. So let's figure out now if what you're asking about is in your best and highest good. For pile 2, yes to their question is in their best and highest good. Yes. Okay. All right, pile 2. So hoping that yes is the answer that you wanted, because either way, whether you wanted the yes or the no, you got the yes, and yes means you're on the right track with your path, whatever your path is. So let's get some additional information. Let's see. Pile 2, what additional information can you give us about this? Here we've got improving health, abundance. Let's get one more for pile 2. Last one. Oh, yeah, it says within the next few weeks. Okay, so improving health, that might be, if that is obviously when we're thinking about health, it's not just physical. There's multiple eyes watching this video, so it could be health of your finances, the health of your body, mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, anything that has to do with, your well-being. Okay, which it says here with the abundance that came out right next to it means that you're going to have an abundance of health in whatever area you're inquiring about. Okay, and this will be happening within the next few weeks. Okay. All right, so let's look at some things that you can do that will keep you in alignment with your best and highest good in regards to the question you are asking. Ooh, too much coming out. Pile 2. Steps for them to take. It says here, I attract the essence of my thoughts. The law of attraction and its magnetic power reaches out into the universe and attracts other thoughts that are vibrationally like it and brings that to you. And so you are getting the essence of what you are thinking about, whether it is something you want or something you do not want. So definitely a call to be more conscientious about the thoughts that you are thinking, okay? Because whatever thoughts you're thinking is just going to you're going to naturally gravitate towards thoughts that are of the same magnitude, the same vibration, okay? So think good thoughts on purpose, or think positive thoughts on purpose. Something that'll help out with that is a gratitude practice. Okay, so whatever is going on with your question, if you're not feeling good about it, the best thing to do is just to kind of do a gratitude practice around it so that you're thinking good thoughts in relation to the question, okay? And that will train your mind, it will train your brain to only see the good or pay attention to the good, which is going to attract more good, okay? All right, we'll get a couple more here. To the degree I am happy, I am successful. Whether it's a trophy, money, relationships, or things, the achievement of anything that you desire must be considered success. But if you will let your standard of success be your achievement of joy, everything else will then fall easily into place. For in the finding of joy, you are finding vibrational alignment with the resources of the universe. Right in line with the very first one. You got to think and feel good on purpose. And gratitude is really coming through strong as a way to achieve doing that. Oh, here we go. Last one, you guys. I divide each day into segments of intentions. The point from which you are consciously perceiving that point is a segment. Your day may be divided into many segments. It is not necessary to have a rigid schedule of segments, but it is important that you clearly identify when you are moving from one segment of intentions into another segment of intentions. Okay, so there may be certain times of the day or the night where you tend to fall more into pessimism. This is for some of you watching this, okay? And this is simply letting you know this is where you need to be more intentional about your thoughts and your feelings. So for instance, like for me, for some reason, my high points are usually first thing in the morning and then early afternoon, and then night times can tend to be much more difficult for me if I'm not doing things on purpose. So, you know, and I learned this quite some time back. And so, you know, meaning like I would fall, like it was very easy for me to fall into a depression at night as opposed to during the day. And so what I had to start doing was amping myself up and prepping myself and learning how, because it was a subconscious reaction to nighttime that I was having. So I had to start on purpose, training my mind to think positive thoughts and feel positive feelings. And I did that through a practice of gratitude, okay? Literally every single day for 21 days, I would sit down and right as dawn would start to approach, I would sit down with a notebook and just start listing everything that I had to feel thankful for and grateful for, and why nighttime was a good time, why I was thankful for the nighttime, okay? And then after about 21 days, it actually started happening around 2 weeks in, that the habit started to become a subconscious one, where it was just natural for me to automatically focus on the good. And then after doing that for about 3 months, I don't even have to do it anymore. I mean, it's always good to do a gratitude exercise, especially if it's around something that you have a naturally negative feelings or thoughts about. Like if you just have any kind of doubts surrounding something that you're wanting to happen or not wanting to happen, if you do a gratitude exercise around it, that'll help flip that dynamic. So that will be able to help you naturally attract whatever it is you're wanting to attract, or on the flip side of that, naturally reject whatever it is you're wanting to reject, okay, or naturally repel whatever it is you're wanting to repel. All right, pile 2, that was your reading. I hoped it helped you out. Do me a favor and smash that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. I value your guys' feedback more than you'll ever know, and I look forward to reading again for you very soon. Bye, pile 2. Hi, pile 3. This is your reading if you chose the Pyrite Cube. I can't talk. Oh my goodness. All right, so We're going to be doing a yes or no reading to whatever your question is about, okay? So what we're going to do first is just get the yes or no, the direct yes or no answer. And then after that, I'll give you some more information if you want it. If you don't want it, you can just duck out after you get your yes or no answer. Otherwise, what we're going to figure out is whether or not the answer to this question, if that is in your best and highest good. And then we'll get some more information. We'll see more about timing, more information about the energy surrounding the question, and then steps that you can take to keep you in alignment, okay, with whatever your best and highest good is in this situation. All right, so without further ado, let's figure out what the answer to your question is. The Seven of Wands. Okay, so this is giving me yes vibes, but there is going to be some struggle involved, okay, in obtaining it. So yes, and with the struggle. All right, so let's get some more information. Oh, first let's figure out if this is for your best and highest good. All right, yes is in pile 3's best and highest good. This is saying no, okay? So for the majority of you with this, whatever yes is, that is not in your best and highest good, okay? So it's almost like, okay, if you're having to struggle to obtain something, you can let the struggle go, because in the long run, achieving what it is you're wanting to achieve, if yes is what you're wanting, danger lies ahead. And or something else that's coming through is if you, the way that you obtain it, so the way that you obtain a thing is the very same energy that you're going to have to expend in order to keep it. So if you're going to have to struggle in order to obtain whatever it is you're wanting in this instance, that's going to be the same energy you're going to have to expend in order to keep it and maintain it. It's going to be very exhausting, and it's never going to be an issue. It's always, I should say, it's always going to be an issue where you feel that you're never going to feel peace with it, because you're constantly going to be in a struggle trying to maintain it. Okay, so here we got, I'm going to pull a few more cards for you for clarification purposes. Pile 3. More information about. Yeah, pile 3 is. The universe definitely wants you to let this thing go. Stop struggling, because struggling is really doing a number on your health. Maybe. You know, whether that health be your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health, financial health, or spiritual health, okay? Definitely doing a number on your health. And it says not the right time, not the right time, not the right situation, not the right person. And there's more information that needs to come out. Maybe this information will really kind of help you firmly in letting go of whatever this is. All right, let's look at some actionable steps to take. And this just wanted to come out. All right, it says, I am not in competition for well-being. Competition can serve you if it stimulates your desire, but it can be a disadvantage if it hampers your belief in succeeding. In this unlimited universe, there is no need to compete for well-being, for your resources are unlimited. You may perceive a shortage, but it would be of your own making. Okay? And I said, yeah, I mean, there's definitely, so competition, comparison, struggle, strife. I'm hearing integrity too. Integrity's coming up for some reason, like a stand your ground with integrity, whatever that means for you. Stand your ground with integrity, enforce your boundaries with integrity. Integrity simply means doing the right thing even when no one is looking. even when no one is going to hear about it. Okay, that comes from a really solid mindset and heart set of feeling safe and secure in your position. Feeling and being okay. What else wanted to come out here? I see myself enjoying absolute continuing abundance. I choose absolute and continuing abundance, for I understand that there is no limit to the abundance in the universe, and so by my attracting abundance to myself, I am not limiting another. There is enough for everyone. The key is for each of us to see it and want it, and then we will each attract it. Okay. Let's get one more. Maybe there's a poverty mindset here, a feeling of there not being enough of something for you to feel safe, for you to feel wanted, for you to feel secure, for you to feel good, okay, for you to feel okay. And this gives me Empress, the Empress in the tarot, that vibe, that you have to realize that there is always more than enough. And usually it's just uncovering the truth of who and what we truly are. So if you're needing comfort, you are comfort. Comfort for what? What are you needing comfort for? Comfort that you're going to be okay. You in your natural state, you are okay. The only thing that is limiting you from feeling okay is the belief that you're not. Okay? In every situation, no matter what's going on the outside, you have to remember that we attract to us however we are vibrating. So if you have this if you've got this subconscious fear that you're not safe, then that's what you're going to be attracting to yourself, is situations where you're not safe, situations where you're unstable, situations where you're not secure, situations where you're not feeling loved, things of that nature. Okay, and this is the last message. And it says, I understand the rules of the game of life. Now that I understand the rules of this game of eternal life, now that I understand the powerful law of attraction and deliberate creation, I can pre-pave segment by segment my life experience into becoming the allower I was born to be, for I was destined to a life of fulfillment and never-ending joy. All right? So, no matter what you want, the answer, like, regardless of what you want the outcome to this situation to be, learning how to kind of like let go of wanting control, let go of wanting security, let go of wanting, love and connection. If you let go of wanting those things, what you'll come to find out, you'll be able to come back home to yourself and realize not only do you already have those things, you already have those things because you are those things. When you realize that you are love, you'll stop searching outside of you for love. It's like where all these voids are. It's like you feel voids in places where really there aren't voids. It's kind of like the trick that the mind is constantly playing on us, okay? The trick that our wounds are playing on us. Our wounds trick us into believing that there's no love. Our abandonment tricks us into believing that we're not worthy of love, and so that kind of puts us in this perpetual cycle of always looking for something outside of us, when the whole point of this whole game of life is to figure out, like, to come back home to yourself and realize, you don't have to look for those things, because those things, you're already made of those things, right? And so when you come back home to yourself and realize within you is all the love and security and comfort and connection that you'll need, that's when you'll actually start attracting to yourself in your outside world, people, experiences, situations, and circumstances that will validate that for you. All right, pile 3. I hope this helped you out. Either way, do me a favor and just, if this did help you out, smash that like button for me. comment, share, subscribe. I value your guys' feedback more than you will ever know. And I look forward to reading again for you very soon. Thanks, Pile 3. Bye. Hello, Pile 4. If you picked the red Jasper stone, this is going to be your reading, and we're going to figure out a direct yes or no answer to your question, okay? And so if that's all you're wanting is just the yes or no, feel free to duck out after that. Otherwise, I am going to get some more information, some more insight into this reading for you, namely whether or not the answer to this question, if that is in line with your best and highest good. And then we'll look at some additional information, possibly timing, and then we'll look at actionable steps to take to keep yourself in alignment with your best and highest good, okay? All right, so without further ado, let's look at the answer to your question. We've got the 7 of Cups. Okay, so this is kind of like a yes, but with conditions, okay? Yes, but with conditions. All right, so let's see if yes is in line with your best and highest good. Yes is in line with piles 4. Yep. Okay. So yes to your answer is keeping you in alignment with your best and highest good. So let's find out some more about what's going on. It says with conditions. So let's figure out what conditions that's talking about, and we'll actually look at some tarot for that, okay? So we got more of the everyday, everyday witch tarot. I'm cards don't jump out for me like they do for other readers, which is why I typically like to pre-select these, but it's okay. We're doing things differently today. All right, what conditions are there in regards to pile 4's yes? Pile 4's yes. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so you got to buckle down, and slow and steady wins the race here. Okay. There might be some work that needs to be done in relation to the question before the yes on this can actually be fulfilled. You need to slow it down a little bit, pay attention to details, get a little bit more organized, and really buckle down, okay? Put your nose to the grinder, and kind of like the Nine of Pentacles is, when I think about the court cards, the Page of Pentacles is kind of like the student, right? The Nine of Pentacles is kind of like the intern, okay? He's not yet a master of what he's doing. He's still learning as he's working. You know, and he's not yet, you know, he's already graduated, but he's not quite yet ready to be let loose, so to speak, okay? So there's definitely some more work, some more refinement that needs to be done before this can be achieved, okay? All right, let's see if there's any more information, helpful information that wants to come out. No, these are all, okay, these are fine. All right, pile 4, additional information, possible timing. Okay, we got forgiveness, choose a new direction. That might have something to do with some of your conditions in here, some of you. Let's take one more. Improving health. Okay, gosh, so just so you guys know, improving health came out for all of the other 3 piles, just FYI. So if you were drawn to one of the other piles, that might possibly be why, but maybe not. All right, so as far as conditions go, forgiveness is coming up. Forgiveness for what? It might be forgiveness towards yourself, maybe for where you're at in this process. Forgiveness towards another person, maybe forgiveness towards a higher power. Just forgiveness, you know, apply that where it resonates, okay? But that might be one of the hindering blocks that is keeping this yes from fully manifesting, okay? If yes is what you want. And then choose a new direction. That might be that might be simply just reaffirming, you know, because a new direction doesn't necessarily mean like, you know, a new path. All right, maybe like, you know, a new direction could simply mean you're taking too much of a passive approach, and you need to be a little bit more a passive, disorganized approach, and you need to buckle down a little bit harder and really focus your energy in one spot rather than splitting it up, okay, if that makes sense. And this could be meaning like choose a new direction, choose a new path for maybe a few of you, but for most of you, I really do think that it has more to do with how you are applying your energy in this situation, okay? And then improving health gives me more of a, like, improve your mental and your emotional health, maybe even your spiritual health for most of you, okay? So really focus, this is more along the lines of making peace with the process, whatever the process is, okay? If the process for you is very draining, very, you know, very mentally or emotionally draining, you might need to really look at the thoughts and the feelings that you have in regards to this process. And because our thoughts can really affect how we experience something, and it can do so unnecessarily. So if you are having a hard time with like the daily grind, you know, or whatever's happening daily in this situation, you can actually train yourself to feel good and think good about it, to feel good on purpose, all right? And you can do so by implementing gratitude quite a bit, all right? Employing like a gratitude practice around it. Like if you're having thoughts of, you know, I'd rather not be doing this, or this is taking too long, why am I not there yet? Why am I not experiencing this the way that I want to experience it yet? It would be very beneficial for you to start flipping that dynamic around and really start looking at things through the lens of gratitude and appreciation, okay? All right, so next let's look at some action steps that you can take that'll kind of help you align to the situation much better for your best and highest good. Pile 4, what can they do? What action steps can they take? That's too many cards. Pile 4, there's one. It says, I'm learning to allow well-being in. The art of allowing is, I am that which I am, and I am pleased and joyful in it, and you are that which you are. And while you are different from that which I am, I can allow that, for it is also good. Okay, so relinquishing control. Letting go of wanting to control the situation and just allowing things to unfold as they do naturally. This is very, I think pile 1. I think pile 1 had a very similar message to this. So if you are feeling drawn to pile 1 at all, this is probably why. Very synchronistic. You might want to go back there and see if there's any additional information for you, okay? So allowing well-being in, it's just basically accepting things as they are, okay? Letting go of wanting to control things and welcoming things as they are. That might very well be the change in direction that is being spoken of, and that will actually help the yes in this situation to manifest much quicker, okay? I understand the rules of the game of life. Okay, you guys, this is, wow. Okay, so this card came out for the other 3 piles prior to this one too. This is crazy. I can't really remember which other 2 they were, because this is pile number 4. All right, it says, now that I understand the rules of this game of eternal life, now that I understand the powerful law of attraction and deliberate creation, I can pre-pave segment by segment my life experience into becoming the allower I was born to be, for I was destined to a life of fulfillment and never-ending joy. I think this card came out for piles 2 and 3, not 1 though. All right, so yeah, so that's what I was talking about over here, is just allowing things to be as they are. And what that's going to do is that's going to clear up all the negative dissonant energy that is blocking the manifestation of this yes. If yes is what you're wanting, it's going to clear out that negative energy so that this yes can happen faster, okay? Resisting things as they are, whatever that may mean for you, is is like the condition. It's kind of blocking this thing from actually happening. All right, it says, I cannot create in the experience of another. You cannot create in the experience of another because you cannot think their thoughts. What you can do for them is set the example of joy. Become a being who thinks only of that which you are wanting, who speaks only of that which you are wanting, and who does only that which you are wanting, and therefore brings forth only joyful emotion. Okay, and doing so kind of in the spirit of, you got to think about the energy that makes up your want, okay? Because there's 2 different kinds of wants here, okay? There's a want with an underlying energy of joyful excitement and expectation. And then there's the energy of want in I'm lacking, okay? I'm lacking that. So I like to differentiate the 2. So if you're saying I want love in the energetic signifier of that is you want love because you lack it, I would switch it to say I choose love, okay? Because that's more in alignment with, I'm choosing love and I expect love, okay? So hopefully maybe that'll kind of help that out a little bit, align you more with the joy. If you realize that you are that which you are, that you want, if you already are what you want, so, in essence, you want abundance or you want love. If you can come home to yourself with the realization that you already are abundance, and then so therefore you choose to experience that which you already are, that's going to really it's going to change your whole way of thinking about things, feeling about things, put you more into alignment with the thing so that you can actually experience it in the outside world, right? All right, you guys, that was your reading pile 4. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. If this video helped you out at all, do me a favor and smash that like button. Comment, share, subscribe. I value your guys' feedback more than you'll ever know, and I look forward to reading for you guys again. See you later, pile 4. Love you. Hello, pile 5. How are you doing? This is your reading. If you guys picked the Amethyst, I don't even know what they call this, celestial, I guess, the Amethyst stone, this is your reading. We're going to look at a direct yes or no answer, okay? And then if that's all you're wanting, you just want the yes or the no, feel free to duck out after that, but I will be providing some more information surrounding your question in this reading, okay? What we're going to be looking at besides the yes or no is going to be if the answer to your question is in alignment with your highest good. We'll look at some more details about the energy surrounding this question, and then we'll look at some actionable steps that you can take that will align you more, okay, to your best and highest good in relation to the question that you're asking, okay? All right, so without further ado, oh, wow. All right, pile 5, your answer is yes. Definitely yes. Very much a yes. And with the Lover's card here, this is talking about a karmic situation. And I'm definitely getting relationship vibes from this. So, you know, if you're not asking about a relationship specifically, this pile probably isn't for you. And, you know, feel free to go choose another pile. Okay. All right. So I don't need to ask if this is in your best and highest good. I already get a sense that it is. So let's just get some more information regarding, maybe we can figure out what timing is going to be, if that is a question for you. All right, let's get three cards for pile 5. More information for pile 5, please. All right, meditation brings answers. No. And forgiveness. All right, so let's look at some clarification on what the no means. What's no in reference to? Please clarify the no. Please clarify the no. We got, let's see, the 10 of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So this is what you're wanting, right? You're wanting the happy family, comfortable, leaving a legacy, all that good stuff, right? Everything in abundance, close, tight-knit family. I believe this is where the no is, and this is kind of like the energy that is mostly making up the situation right now. So the Knight of Swords is a very swift, curt energy, and I say curt in because swords energy is air energy, which is communication, right? It's all about communication. So being very careful about the words that are spoken in regards to this question. If it is about a relationship, then being very careful about how you are communicating with this person. Okay, if it's not necessarily about another person, maybe it could be a relationship in a business or something like that. Although I think the vast majority of you are talking about an actual romantic relationship, though. Being very careful about how you talk to this person, as well as being careful about the communication you receive, like what you allow this person to say to you, okay? Just like no means in this sense, in this instance, boundaries. This deck doesn't have a thing about boundaries, so I believe that's what it's communicating here is really, so boundaries and forgiveness, okay? You need to employ boundaries and forgiveness. So yes, if there was some harsh things that was said to you, or maybe you have said some harsh things, or it could be both. You know, boundaries and forgiveness needs to be exercised consistently and constantly in this connection, okay? Very, very important for that to happen. But this is possible, okay? Not only did you guys get the Lover's card, but you got the 10 of Pentacles. So this is very fortuitous. It really, really is. It's just boundaries, communication, forgiveness needs to be done. It needs to be exercised. And if you're somebody that deals with instant emotional reactions and you have a hard time holding your tongue, this is going to help you. Okay, meditation, it not only brings answers if you seek more answers beyond what this reading is giving you, it connects you to your higher self, which is connected to, like, you know, everything. It's connected to universal truth and knowledge. And so really getting in touch with yourself is going to help you in the manifestation of this yes in your life. Okay, as far as this questions goes. So let's look at let's get 3 more cards from the Law of Attraction deck. We're going to figure out what things you can do to keep you in alignment. And oh my gosh, you guys, I crap you not, this card has come out for 4 of the 5 piles. This is insane. Okay, I understand the rules of the game of life. Now, and there's like 60 something cards in this deck, and this one came out for almost all 5 of them. Like only one pile in this deck didn't get it. Anyway, sorry. Now that I understand the rules of this game of eternal life, now that I understand the powerful law of attraction and deliberate creation, I can prepave segment by segment my life experience into becoming the allower I was born to be, for I was destined to a life of fulfillment and never-ending joy. So this is about letting go of control, okay? Especially in the realms of relationships. Wanting to control someone else, wanting to control how they show up, wanting to control how they treat you. There's nothing wrong, obviously, with being treated the right way. That's what boundaries are for, right? But when you start to use things like manipulation, ultimatums and things like that, that is going to, you know, repel the connection rather than build it, okay? Next, we have my dream thoughts are not creative thoughts. Whatever you are thinking and therefore feeling, and that which you are attracting is always a match. Also, what you are thinking and feeling in the dream state and what is manifesting in your life experience is always a match. Your dreams give you a glimpse into what you are creating, but you are not in the process of creating while you are dreaming. Okay, so no more daydreaming. It's time to put your thoughts into action. Okay, no more hoping, wishing, and praying. It's, you know, it's time to forgive. It's time to put boundaries into place and get this thing going. We're going to get one more for you. One more card. One more card. One more card for pile 5. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one came in. This is another duplicate. All right. I am learning to allow well-being in, and I just noticed number 44. So this situation is stabilizing, okay? The art of allowing is I am that which I am, and I am pleased and joyful in it, and you are that which you are. And while you are different from that which I am, I can allow that, for it is also good. So this is more about more guidance about letting go of wanting to control, okay? In relationships, you just have to allow them to be who they are, allow them to show up how they're going to show up, and, you know, forgive always because it's necessary, but boundaries are what's going to keep you safe and what's going to keep you in alignment with your highest good. That means that if they are, you know, showing their ass, excuse my language, you know, you put your boundaries up, and, you know, we're not talking about ultimatums here. We're just saying, you know, I really value having you in my life, but, you know, it does not feel good being spoken to that way, you know, and if it doesn't stop, I'm going to have to remove myself from the situation. Okay, that's a boundary, right? No ultimatums, you guys, just boundaries. So anyway, I hope that helped you guys out. Sorry. My goodness, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, pile 5, that was your reading. If this video brought you any kind of value, do me a favor and smash that like button. Definitely, you know, comment, share, subscribe. I value your guys' feedback more than you will ever know, and I look forward to reading again for you very soon. See you later, Pile 5.